So hey guys, welcome to my channel today. My name is Kachi. Thank you for joining me on another episode. So if you were new and you aren't subscribed, welcome to the gang. First of all, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button you see down below. Don't forget to leave your notifications bell on to be aware whenever I post every video, you will be notified. Don't forget to like this video, share this video with your friends and your family. Tell them there's a channel called Kachi Beauty Lifestyle where we talk about skin and overall healthy lifestyle. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, let's quickly hop right onto this video. So guys, as you can already tell from the title, I am going to be discussing on the battle between Arbutin and Kojic Acid, right? We're going to be talking about them briefly and also basically talking about which of course is much more effective. But before we talk about this title, I want to quickly digress a bit on my previous video that I did. A viewer made a comment that how about appreciating God's giving melanin. Now I want to quickly address that because I felt that probably she's new. So personally, I have been improving on my shade for years and I've been doing it in the best and most healthy way, and a lot of people, thousands of people have been asking me about my skin routine, and I felt that this channel was going to be like the best place to always share knowledge or two on how I have been going through it successfully and healthily, right? So back to the comments that she made. Me going on improving on my shade does not mean that I don't appreciate my race or my culture. As a matter of fact, most of the time when I come on my channel, I always emphasize that I'm a proud Nigerian. I just improved my skin shade to a much more brown complexion that I like, and I felt that a lot of people might really want to be doing this, but they don't know the healthy way to go about it, probably damaging their skin and all, and they want to do it better. And that's why I'm here. I feel we're entitled to our choices. Psychologically, humans don't even like to be told what to do. If you tell them what to do, they gravitate towards that particular thing that you tell them not to do. So I felt like instead of telling you what to do and what not to do, because you're very mature, how about bringing that particular topic on the table and then discussing the pros and cons and leave you to making your decisions, okay? But as much as possible, I make sure that I give you guys the healthiest way to go about this skin lightening journey, okay? Plus, I also feel that a lot of our skin products that we use nowadays, especially when it comes to treatment of hyperpigmentations, a lot of them contain some of these our whitening products that a lot of us are trying to shade, especially if you want to treat like the dark spots, the melasma. You must definitely use a product that contains lightening agent. That's not even saying that you're not appreciating your race or appreciating your culture, right? I am black and I am proud of my race. Okay, so basically I think we're done highlighting on that comment. Let us quickly go back to the topic of discussion. So now back to Arbutin and Kojic Acid. Let us quickly introduce them. Arbutin, first of all, is a natural form of hydroquinone. I believe I've discussed extensively on hydroquinone on 2 videos, but the most recent I'm going to leave on the screen if you're interested to know much more about hydroquinone and how to use it. Please, after watching this video completely, go ahead and scroll to my channel and see that particular video, and probably you would get 1 or 2 knowledge on how to use hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is not all bad, they have their benefits, but they are safer ways to use them, and if you don't know how to use them, please do not go near hydroquinone. There are other safer lightening agents that you can dread on successfully, okay? So now back to Arbutin. It's like I said, it's a natural form of hydroquinone. It is derived from fruits like cranberries, blueberries, cowberries, and yeah, most of those berries are packed with components that is used to actually produce Arbutin. So if you are a fan of eating those fruits or those berries, trust me, you're going to be having a much more lighter, glowing looking shade on your original complexion, okay? And also, if you have vitiligo and you really don't like to make it pronounced, please stay away from those fruits, because chances that once you keep taking those fruits consistently, it will improve the visibility of the vitiligo on your skin. So if you are not comfortable with the visibility of the vitiligo on your skin, so reduce the way you take those fruits. Okay, so now let's talk about kojic acid, guys. Kojic acid is another lightening agent that is derived from some fungi like penicillium and asparagus, right? Alpha-butin and kojic acid are both lightening agents. They are majorly used in the cosmetic industry for tackling skin issues. All right, not necessarily improving your skin tone, although if you want to use it, it's totally fine. But basically why it is made is to tackle skin issues like hyperpigmentation, melasma, spots, and all those hyperpigmentation related issues. Okay, so if you want to use it to improve your skin shade, you can, but this is the major reason why it is produced. Now that we have that out of the way, let us proceed. Which is actually much more effective, alpha-butin or kojic acid? Now, with facts, I would gladly tell you that the most effective form for skin lightening is kojic acid. So, but I know a lot of you might want to argue that, but this is not a topic to argue. This is fact. Like, you can check it out after this video. Kojic acid is the most effective form of skin lightening. However, the reason why alpha-butin is always recommended by cosmetologists and dermatologists for skin lightening is just the fact that the risk factors are really reduced on alpha-butin. Alpha-butin is much more stable. Alpha-butin gives no irritation at all. The way it is produced, it gives little or no irritation at all, especially for sensitive skin. Alpha-butin is best recommended. Alpha-butin also can be stored for a long time, whereas the other way around, kojic acid is always unstable. You can tamper with your skin pH, and that is why if you don't know how to use kojic acid properly, professionally, it is advised for you to use alpha-butin. Okay, it is much more safer. The risk factor are very minimal on alpha-butin. Okay, but for effect, I am telling you, kojic acid is much more effective. It is so effective that cosmetologists are trying to still experiment on ways to actually stabilize kojic acid so they can still keep using them for skincare production. And that is why they came about kojic acid palmitate. This is another form of kojic acid that is much more stable and actually does something similar to alpha-butin. Now, alpha-butin is slower just because it gradually releases its lightening component in bits. It does that lightening effect gradually. Kojic acid is much more rapid. Probably that's why it is much more unstable. So the only lightening agent that I know for sure, and I can tell you, that can actually do better than kojic acid is hydroquinone. But hydroquinone is also in that category of kojic acid where their risk factors are very high. They easily irritate the skin. If not used by professionals, can actually cause skin issues. So the skin is actually a very delicate topic, and that is why cosmetologists ensure that they advise a lot of people out there to go for a much more stable form of skin lightening routine, and that is using alpha-butin. It is actually much more stable compared to kojic acids. Okay, if you actually want something as effective as kojic acid and hydroquinone, but you are scared of the risk factors attached to it because you're not a professional and because it is not a long-term use, because when used in long-term can actually cause a lot of damage, you want something that does the job effectively like kojic acid or hydroquinone, but then you want to use it long-term, you want it safer, then the best product to actually go for is called cysteamine cream. Okay, it is derived from cispera. Cispera is actually one of the most stable and most effective lightening agent that you can use to tackle skin issues and improve your skin shade as well. Can be used for a very long time, like it's a long-term use product, and it is non-carcinogenic compared to hydroquinone, plus it is also non-melanocytic as well. If you have any comment in regards to this topic, please let me know down in the comment section. I will gladly reply you. And if you also have more interesting lightening agents that has worked for you thus far, please let me know as well down in the comment section. But basically guys, that is all about the video for today. I hope you guys learned something. I hope it was as brief and concise as possible for you. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you on my next video. Until then, I would say bye.